Hello everyone, Rahul Shah here, trying to make investing accessible and profitable for the average investor. You remember the 2023 Cricket World Cup, right? The excitement was insane. But the real frenzy wasn't just on the field, it was the desperate scramble for tickets, especially for the finals. I know a few savvy young fans who had booked the tickets for the big match well in advance. When the day got close and demand skyrocketed, they did not go to the game. They sold the tickets at a massive premium. They made such good profit that it funded their entire overseas holiday. Now we all know that selling tickets like that is frowned upon. But the basic logic behind it is simple. The stadium only has a limited number of seats. So when millions of people want to be there, the value of those seats explodes. These guys understood a fundamental rule. When demand outstrips supply, prices shoot through the roof. Let's take that same idea and apply it to a bigger issue: our crumbling public infrastructure, our congested roads, and our depleting water supply. What if we could use this exact same principle to manage them? This is where a revolutionary idea comes in: digital tokenization. Think about it. A stadium has limited seats, a public road during rush hour has limited space. There's only so much physical room for cars. Our fresh water is also a finite resource. For decades, we have treated these vital resources as free for everyone. The result is the tragedy of the commons. What belongs to everyone is cared for by no one. We see it every day: chaotic traffic and water shortages. So, what's the solution? Well, we need to move from a system of free for all to one of managed access. The core of the problem is that we lack a sensitive mechanism to signal real time scarcity and value. This is where the concept of digital tokenization comes in. Think of it this way: what if we could turn the right to use a slice of shared resource, like a road at rush hour or a certain amount of water, into a digital token? Now, these wouldn't be cryptocurrencies for speculation, but rather utility tokens that represent a specific verifiable right. This is not just a theoretical idea, it's a practical way to take a giant leap in efficiency. Imagine you need to drive through a congested part of Mumbai during the morning peak. Instead of sitting in traffic, burning fuel, and wasting time, you would need a digital road token to enter that zone. Here's how it could work. Now, every vehicle owner might get a base monthly allowance of these tokens from the city. For your daily commute, you'd use just one. But what if you're working from home one day, or you decide to take the metro instead? Well, this is where the magic happens. Your unused road token does not vanish, it sits in your digital wallet. Because it's a limited resource, it has real value. You could sell this token on a digital marketplace to someone who needs it more that day. Maybe a consultant with an important client meeting or a parent rushing to a school event. The price of the token would be set by demand. On a day with normal traffic, it might be low, but during a major event or heavy rains, the price would go up, reflecting the scarcity. Suddenly, your decision to take public transport does not just save you time and fuel, it puts money back in your pocket. If you absolutely have to drive during peak hours, you still can, but you'd pay a market price for it. The system does not ban use, it intelligently manages demand. Well, the power of tokenization does not stop with urban mobility. Think about water, an even more precious resource. Today, farmers and residents often have fixed allocations with little incentive to conserve beyond a basic level. Now imagine if each user's water allocation was a digital water token in their wallet. A farmer who invests in drip irrigation and uses only half of his water could then sell his leftover tokens to a neighbor who needs more for a specific crop. This creates a real financial incentive to conserve. The efficient farmer gets directly rewarded and water flows to where it's needed most. It turns a conservation problem into an economic opportunity. I know this might sound sci-fi, but it's closer to reality than most people realize. At the recent Global FinTech Fest, Infosys chairman Nandan Nilekani announced that Finternet, a platform using this exact tokenization idea, is set to go live in 2026. He said, and I quote, "This will be the next phase after UPI," and that next year we will see live examples in multiple countries. The foundational work is being laid right now for this tokenized economy. This token-based system is a monumental leap forward. It's more efficient than our current system of blanket rules, replacing brute force with market intelligence. It also presents a massive business opportunity. Building this digital infrastructure is a colossal task that will need IT expertise, cloud computing, cybersecurity, and more. This is a golden chance for Indian IT players to lead the charge. It's not just for the big tech giants. You will see new companies building the apps we all use, like mobility wallets and water trading platforms. A whole new ecosystem is about to be born. This mega trend of tokenization is on the horizon. It promises a future where our shared resources are managed more intelligently. For us, it could mean an escape from traffic jams. For businesses and investors, it's a new frontier. Keep an eye on this space. The tokens that will power our future are about to be mined. That's all from me today. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye and happy investing.